Welcome back to the channel, Utopia Magic Tarot. I do hope everyone is doing well. If you are following us on Facebook, the owner of the group gave me Utopia Magic. So now I get to do readings for you guys, which I have been doing readings for you guys, but it's like this is my channel now. And she's still going to be posting stuff on there on the Utopia Magic Facebook page. So if you aren't following us there, go ahead and follow us at Utopia Magic on Facebook. Okay, so let's see. I think I just want to do like a general reading. I really don't want to put no labels on it. I tried to do like a poll on Facebook. So if you guys are like into that, I do that often, and I try to get poll answers, but I don't know if I'm just not giving good enough like poll options or what's going on. And hopefully my fan is not getting on y'all's nerves. I understand it can probably be annoying, and I hope it's not annoying. It's just really hot, y'all. Like, it's hot, okay? Okay, so let's see. What is the main energy to be focusing on with this 8-8 portal? What is the main energy to be focusing on with this 8-8 portal? 10 of Cups. The Chariot. So at this time, with the 8-8 portal, it seems to be that there is a clear understanding of what's important, which is to move forward with the family endeavors, taking care of your children, taking care of your animals, taking care of yourself, your partner, whatever it is. The people who give into you, you're giving back to them. You understand that. Or even the people that can't give to you right now, like such as children. Let's see, are you guys able to see this? Push these bad boys up here. Okay. Lots of page energy, so there's new beginnings coming in. I will say that it's almost like a block, regardless of if you're letting things go, there's going to be new beginnings coming in. And I just think in this process right now, it's time to be letting things go, releasing the things you don't want to let go of, you know what I mean? Because there is more coming for you. Let's see. What is this 8-8 portal about? 5 of Cups. So there is a bit of sadness. There is a bit of like kind of sitting back and waiting, but with the beginning cards, it's talking about going for things. So if you've been sitting back waiting, feeling in sorrow, like drowning in your misery, Spirit really, really wants you to pull yourself out of it. Also, I did just hear maybe that sadness and that frustration is all unnecessary. This is a general reading, so maybe not everything is going to resonate for you. But some people are meant to be in this sadness, and it will like give you understanding and clarity. Okay. Seven of Cups coming out sideways lets me know that some things you're clear on and some things you're not too sure on. The things you are clear on, move forward with them, and I believe that's this 10 of Cups. You know who you need to be taking care of, whether it be yourself, your children, your dog, your family, your parents, whoever it is. You know who you should be taking care of, and that's the energy you need to be focusing on at this time. What is the new beginnings? Let's see. So it's almost like what is stopping these new beginnings? There is new beginnings. Conflict, not letting go of conflict, not being in completion with conflict. That's what's keeping your strength down at this time, is the conflict, the sneaky energy, staying in contact with people that you know are not good for you. You're manifesting people that you're like, why am I manifesting these people? Why are they manifesting these people? It's time to let things go. 8 of Cups. It's time to let things go. Because you're not going to be able to manifest your true heart's desire unless you let things go. Forgiveness, like you may have been through all the resentment, regret, like all the stages of grief, right? And it still seems like this person's on your mind. You think about it, the situation itself, and there's probably more than likely valid reasons why you think about this shit. Excuse my French. Why you think about these things. But it's time to release them. This 8-8 portal is a lot about letting things go and letting new things come in, or at least making room for new things to come in. Let's get some keywords. Keywords for the 8-8 portal for Utopia Magic viewers. Ancestors. Okay. You need to be adaptable. You are a great parent. So I knew that energy was coming through. Okay, so this is the energy I feel like you're it's almost like you're surrounded by people who have nothing but conditional love, not unconditional, conditional love. Because like if you don't do something, oh well then I'm gonna act this way, or you're not gonna get this if you don't do something. And that's just conditional love, and that's not for you. And it's time to let that go. You are a great parent. Don't let nobody get in the way of that. You're very adaptable. You could be a life path number 9. And your ancestors are with you heavy in this time. They want to help you through these situations. What's the angel number? Ooh, that's quite a few of them. Let's just take all of them, just because there's a few people that's going to be listening to this reading. So 8888, which is great for the 8-8 portal. Material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Okay. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the numbers to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's things that are in your life right now that do not treat you with admiration or respect. They don't see you as a god or a goddess, one of a kind. Whether it be a situationship, a job, a relationship, family, friends, it's time to let these things go and become more in your personal power. You're starting to realize that you would much rather be alone than to be with somebody or be around people who are going to drag you down to their level, because you're trying to go up, right? And people are not really trying to bring you down, but they are going to bring you down if you're hanging around people like that. That's 7 of Swords energy, 5 of Swords energy. Okay, belief system. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from a crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. So embrace what makes you different, the things that are different about you, the weird quirks, the qualities. That's what people are going to love about you. That's what people do love about you. A new phase in a religion or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the right path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So that's where the sadness, the 5 of Cups type energy was coming through. You are going through a spiritual awakening, and your ancestors want you to know they're here with you. If you know of ancestors, you know their names, call unto them. If you don't know their names, call unto them. Okay? Because they can help you. I would say ancestors that are here to help me guide and here to help me grow and evolve as a human being, please step in and help me with this, to release this feeling. If you're feeling horrible, if there's wants that you have that it feels like you can't suffice, then ask God to take those and deal with it himself, because he can transmute it into something else, or you can do that for yourself. Okay, for the 8-8 portal, if this is resonating, drop a like below. Okay, so back of the deck is surrender to the divine. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to what I was just saying. A new romantic cycle begins. All right. A time for healing, a time to give rather than to take. Those I'm not really taking, but I am accepting Surrender to the divine. And what is this one? It says your dreams need a practical plan, so do stay very practical. It can be a bit hard, like in the spiritual realm, to get lost in spirituality and like Piscean, watery type energy, but you do need to still be grounded. Not all of this is going to be done through just faith. There is going to be actual work that has to be put into it in order to succeed. You are here on earth still. You need earth energy. Embody the earth energy in your chart. Okay, but this says Taurus, full moon, and this is Libra. So you could be a Taurus or a Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So let's talk about it. What is this new romantic cycle that keeps coming up for them? New love coming in. What is this about? What do they need to know about it? This is something you can hold on to. This is a wish fulfillment coming in. You won't have to be confused about the situation. You don't have to heal from this situation. It's going to be like you intuitively know that you can trust this person. That's what Spirit wants you to know about that. So it's all good. All good stuff is coming out. You won't have to heal from this person, basically. But it's almost like there's what is this tower? Something you guys have got to release. What is it? 8-8 portal to release. Thank you. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. 7 of Pentacles. The Sun. So there is a clarity that you guys have had when it comes to what is going to work on this earth and what's not. What is going to get you towards your goals to make you feel comfortable and what's not. And at the end of the day, y'all, like however much you have, there's still going to be stressors in your life. But to be stressed out every day does take a toll on your body. And if you've been feeling stressed out every day, it's you know the answers. There's things that you can do, that you are aware of, that you can tap into. And making excuses for it won't work anymore. Like it's never worked. It's not going to work now. Spirit's bringing that up for some reason. The Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith, but in a practical way. Like take a leap of faith of getting that job, or take a leap of faith of starting that business, or or something like that. Like take a leap of faith of posting those videos. But staying to where nobody can see you is not going to work for you. Well, I mean, it can work, but I'm just saying it's not going to work, okay? That's basically all I got to say about that. So lots of 8s and 1s and 0s is coming through. Maybe you've been seeing 8-10, 10-18, something like that. Maybe your birthday's 10-18. Collective 8-8 message. What do they need to hear? I really hope my fan's not getting on y'all's nerves. Okay, and there's nothing on the back of the deck, so this is all you need to hear. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if it's by magic. So something that I'm picking up on, like something I have noticed actually with a lot of people and during this time, you can even see it on like astrology pages on Facebook and all that, is that people are breaking up right now. And if you're one of those people, don't rush into a new relationship. That's not the goal. You can still have a good time, but the goal is to not trade out one person for another. And if you, it's same with a friend, maybe a job, just depending on how, depending on how necessary your life is, but not necessary, but like how urgent it is for you to have a job. You guys are the only ones that can answer your own questions. I feel like I need to say this, going to readings and expecting answers whenever you already know the answer. You know what you need to do. You have even if you don't know what you need to do, you have a general idea of which area to move towards, where to move towards next. And if you don't, let's pull an affirmation for you. The people who don't have any idea what's going on right now, thank you. It says belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens up to the power of the universe. And that's the back of the deck energy. That's all Spirit has got to say. Like, you just need to believe and trust that everything is going to work out for you, plus putting in that actual effort. You guys may have been seeing lots of fours here recently. And if this message is really resonating, pay attention to seeing these fours, because that's what Spirit's saying. Every time you see a 4, like, okay, I seriously need to put effort. Like, if you think of an idea, right, and later that day you see 444, you're like, oh, maybe I should put that idea into practice, right? Now, that's not always going to work out perfectly like that, because sometimes God won't talk to you. Angels, whatever they're called, like, it's silent because it's something that you have to figure out on your own. You know what I mean? And that happens to me too. And sometimes I just have to sit and wait until the next step, or until I understand what's going on. And guess what, y'all? Sometimes you don't get the answer. Sometimes you don't get the answer. Some things are not meant to be understood. Now, that doesn't mean like just because you don't understand doesn't mean you can't try to figure out the answer. But if it's driving you mad to figure out an answer, sometimes it's best to just flow with the energy of everything happens for a reason. Or flow with the energy of I will one day know. But right now, that 10 of Cups, who is really actually important to you, whether it be just yourself, if it is just you, that's who you need to focus on right now. That's who is important. What does the collective need to hear about the 8-8 portal from Utopia Magic, please and thank you? Witch's Hat, full moon. Okay, so the full moon is coming up, and then it says Selene. So for the full moon, it says harvest harvest the fruits of your hard work. Interesting. So that makes me feel like you guys could do some spell or some affirmations or manifestation on the night of the full moon or the day before, and you'll see it instantly. It's almost like it would be very powerful for you. If you're seeing this message in a full moon, like, I don't care if this is into the future, if this is a year or two later from the 8-8 portal, you're seeing this now, this is your sign, right? Okay, Selene, bring light into somebody's dark sky. You are needed here on Earth. I feel like people need you. I feel like there's certain energies with that 10 of Cups that maybe you've let down. Not let down, but put away for now because you were focusing on yourself. But Spirit wants you to express yourself and share your gifts with the world. You're meant to help other people. You're needed on this earth. It says vision. Get clear on what you want. Before you do them spells, get clear on what you want, because you're meant to put yourself out there. They want you to share your gifts with the world. You are needed. You bring light into people's sky. Let's get a past life card, just because I'm curious. See if there's any past life energy. If you guys are into past lives, this may just be a confirmation that you are on the right track of thinking who you was in your past life. So let's get 3. Oh, that is not one of these cards. Let's get 3 shuffles. And just focus on, if you have to pause the video, focus on if you were, who you were in a past life, who it would be. Sorry, I'm having a hard time wording this. Okay. That was so quick. Are you guys ready? And there's nothing on the back of the deck. So, ooh, okay. So, your past life, to be completely honest, could have been quite similar to this one. Working on forgiveness, letting things go, not letting things get to you, not allowing things to turn you bitter. Because I did have that message, like, it's time to let things go. You've been doing this for a long time. This forgiveness journey you've been on for a while. You know how to do it. It's just that ego. That's probably where that spiritual awakening comes in, because the ego doesn't want to let it go. But your heart, your intuition is ready to let it go. It says you're taking years off my life from worrying about this. Why worry about something that isn't worried about you? Alright, what is the message for you guys? Okay, it says, easy does it. Be still and know that I am God. You are a very important person. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. So this is James 4:8. This is Psalm 46:10. I'm not really into like religion, but I know a lot of people are Christian witches. So I like them and I think they got good quotes in the Bible. So it says you are a very important person. It's time to take it a little bit easy if you've been going, because this is a collective reading. And if you've been going, it is time to take it easy. Maybe the first thing that came to my mind is go to bed early tonight. Like genuinely rest. Spirit really wants you to rest. And God wants you to draw close to him and know who he is. He or she, whatever. God wants you to know who he is. Like, how you know that is like, oh, well, that was God. That's how I know that was God, because I know. You just know. It's an intuition, right? You are a very important person, and you're still working on forgiveness. And that could be something that bothers you, because you're like, I know that I'm an important person, or at least I thought I was, and every time I go to do something for people, it's like they backstab me. And I get that. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to find... I thought I had more cards in here, but I guess I don't. So we're just going to stick with the... I don't even think I got a chakra, did I? Okay, let's get a chakra. I don't want that many. Just one chakra for the collective, maybe two. One chakra for the collective, maybe two. What do they need to focus on? What chakra? I don't want to take all that. If it happens again, see, y'all. I think it's every chakra, to be completely honest. But this one was the one that is really standing out to me. So it says, base chakra, courage and faith. I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability. There's that adaptability word. As they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. I am not a victim. I feel the fear, and I do it anyways. I am ready and eager to move forwards. Okay, let's read this one, because this one was also face up. It says, your third eye, so wisdom and discernment. I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. So yes, way past the ego. It's past the ego. The situation you're in right now, the crap that you've been in, is stuff that this has all been happening for a reason. Right now on earth is so important, because we're all playing out so much karma, which we always have been, and every life is happening simultaneously somehow, but it's so important to be alive right now. You are important. You are needed. Okay. I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I trust in a higher source to guide me and help others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and I listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond to rather than reacting to situations, acting with clarity, courage, and conviction. That's the energy that it is, really. It's just like having a sense of self in the way of, like, you can accept where you went wrong, you can accept where others went wrong, and you can move on with it. It's rather than holding it against yourself or holding it against others, and genuinely moving on with it instead of holding resentment. And a lot of this has to do with perspective. A lot of stuff has to do with perspective. Genuinely it does. Because if, like, you view something in a certain way, like, say for instance there is something that you have been struggling with for a really long time, Okay, say it's an ex-boyfriend and they hurt you and they cheated on you. Do some research and do the actual opposite. This sounds crazy, but do the actual opposite of, like, instead of why is it horrible when a man cheats on you, or what you did wrong to make a man cheat on you, right? Don't look that up. Look up the blessings that come with a man cheating on you. I know, I'm sure, I don't even know if there's videos out there like that, but that's how I corrected myself. I had to find other perspectives on situations rather than just sitting and festering in my own misery, okay? So I'm going to get a last card. Actually, let's do this one. Throat Chakra, because it's the back of the deck. Expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, and or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. So there you go. You guys got a lot of love to express. That's why Spirit wants you to be put out there. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. There's that 10 of Cups energy. I forgive all of those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. And that's the truth. So focus on your throat chakra, your root chakra, and your third eye chakra, you guys. Okay, let's see. I'm going to end this reading with just a few more of these. Okay, it says friendship. So this might be about a friend. And it might be a friend from the past that they did something and you need to forgive them for it. It's not for you, not for them, for you. Not for them, for you, okay? And this one came out twice, so this is a double whammy. It says 1 Corinthians 16:13, stand firm in your faith, be courageous, be strong. It says that twice. Stand firm in your faith, be courageous, be strong. You might have to do this with your friendships. If people are your real friend, you can still speak your truth and they will still be your friend. Or at least they should be. If they don't, they got a lot of ego issues and you probably don't want to be around them anyways. Surround yourself with the people that you want to be like, okay? You are a very important person. Let's end this reading with what you need to focus on right now. The energy that you need to focus on right now. 8 of Swords. So the energy that you need to focus on right now, look, in the 8 of Cups reversed on the back of the deck. It's all like, the 8 of Swords represents trapping ourselves. The Page of Cups represents not having like new emotional experiences and stuff like that. So it's just like staying stagnant basically. And the 8 of Cups reversed is not letting things go. That is what you need to focus on. Feel the pain in these situations. Allow yourself to cry. And that is what's going to heal you. Okay, so what's the energy they will be in soon if they focus on this? Wheel of Fortune. So it's like you're gonna, King of Swords reverse, so that's really good. You'll let some bitterness go. And maybe there will be some things that you will have to say goodbye to. But it's like the wheel of karma will switch for you and things are going to change. And this lack wouldn't even matter because it's going to come in other ways, right? Okay, I still feel like I need to pull one more card. So let's pull one more card. What do they need to hear right now? It says goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I can consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve all my qualities for the benefit of all. There you go. So I'm going to end the reading here. If it resonated, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave links below to everybody's, to the previous owner's new page and everything. So if you guys don't care to give her a follow and follow this page, like and all that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.